Hey guys, it's Misty Eyez and
Iiyana Chanell.
And she picked that on Ask Misty for you. Hey Misty, I'm currently a student in college trying to pay for both drag and school, and it's expensive. I find myself questioning how committed I am to school because I spend so much time trying to better my drag, and both are such a financial commitment, but I want both. Is there a way to do both? All right, Iiyana, you picked this question.
There is a way to do both, but there is a question that you need to ask yourself. Which one are you willing to put more time into? Which one are you more willing to give 100%?
You have to give 100%.
You have to give 100% to one of them. Is if drag is your true calling, if it's really something that you want, then I say, I don't say give up school because I'm going to school personally and I'm managing doing drag and school. It is hard, but it is manageable. I would suggest...
she cancels bookings all the time because of school. She's like, Misty, I can't come this Sunday because... So she chose school as her priority.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like, is drag going to be your career whenever you get older? Is drag going to pay your bills when you get older? Are you going to be doing this when you're 40, 50 years old? Are you going to retire off of drag? That's what you got to look at. That's the ultimate question you got to ask yourself. Because honestly, I love drag and I enjoy it, but it's not going to be my standpoint. That's not going to set me and get me in life where I want to go. Unless I get on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
Or become famous somehow. And that's my view on it. So it's up to you. And I suggest asking yourself that question and really think about it. But I do not suggest quitting school over drag. That's not a wise choice. Drag is fun. Drag is amazing. It's a good time to be yourself and express yourself and have fun with it. And school's fun. It sucks, but it's worth it. And it will give you a career. So stay true to it. And it's hard, and you can do it. I'm doing it, so I know you can do it.
And she's a loser. I'm just kidding. And she just said it like, if I could do it, I know you could do it. Hold on, I just put that wrong.
And you can buy most of your costumes from stores and just embellish them. You don't have to, order your costumes from girls online and buy these expensive things. You can make your own costumes. That's a cheap way. What's your view on it?
I actually kind of agree with Iiyana. Dear Misty, I am currently a student trying to pay for both drag and school, and it's expensive. I find myself questioning how committed I am to school because I spend so much time trying to better myself in drag. That sentence really concerns me because it sounds like you're committed more to drag than you are to school. I've gotten a lot of questions from young girls, or guys, drag queen girls, that are 15, 16 and they want to do drag. And I'm like, oh my God, honey, stop focusing on drag right now. Focus on college. Focus on get a degree, get a future. And a lot of times people get very frustrated with me. And not too long ago, I had an Ask Misty who's like, oh my God, Misty, I hate when you say this. But it's true. Knowledge is power. Unless you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, drag is probably not going to pay your bills. Mm-mm. It's not going to get you a car. It's not going to get you a house. It's not going to get, unless you have a rich husband, then you could, be a trophy wife and do drag all you want and do all these pageants. Other than that, it's going to be really hard to make a living doing drag. It's just not, it's not a reality.
But unless you're famous, you're not going to get a outstanding booking fee. It's not going to pay your bills. Unless you have a show 7 days a week and you're a show manager and you have a booking fee of $100 or more, maybe $200. So your paychecks are looking like, almost $1,000 a week. Then yeah, I say that'd be fine. But reality, they're not. People are like, oh my God, you're a drag queen. That's amazing. You must make a lot of money. No,
No.
you don't. You put it...
It costs more to do drag than
You put it back into your makeup.
And your wigs,
you put it
and your
back
costumes,
into your makeup, your
and your
wigs.
rhinestones. Unless you get to wear that wig and that costume many times, it's not even paid for. You have to. It costs more money to do drag than it does than you make it doing drag. And I'm concerned that your priorities are askew a little bit. I definitely think right now you need to focus 100% on school.
Yeah.
Yes, do drag. Yes, get a costume here and there. Yes, do a booking here and there. Yes, perfect your lip sync. Yes, perfect your makeup. Yes, perfect your hair abilities. But you need A's in school. That's the most important thing. Where is your future? That's more important. Don't you want to live a happy, comfortable life? And that's really something I think that you should consider. Yeah, when you're young, you have all these dreams and hopes for yourself, but the reality is drag is not easy. A lot of girls try to do drag, try to make it in drag, and they just don't even make it. And if you do make it, you're still not going to be making hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Unless you're on TV. And that's 12, 13 girls a year, and thousands apply. Was that you?
Yes.
Oh. That's 12, 13 girls a year, and thousands apply for that show. So the odds are also not in your favor. I'm so sorry. My answer is, number one, focus on school. Yes, do drag as a hobby, but don't do drag as a main focus. You can't. Focus on your education. Knowledge is power. Get a degree. Get a career. Do drag for fun. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I'll put a link here to another video where someone asks, why do you always tell people to go to college? And I probably did that a little more fluently than I am doing right now with my sister Iiyana Chanell trailer.
Like she said, there's been plenty of times whenever I've been booked at her shows and I've canceled many times on her and she's been mad at me. But I mean, honestly, my education's more important. And I don't mean it in a bad way, Misty, but my education's more important than me getting an F on my paper.
Yeah.
And me failing out of my
At
my
the beginning
class.
of this video, we actually were talking about the things we learned in college.
Yeah.
And you made a commitment at your school to show up on time and get your papers done and do your case studies and your research and whatever. That's important. You have to do that. Don't get distracted. I know that drag is fun and it's exciting, but college needs to be our priority. At the end of the day, get your degree, get magna cum laude if that is something that you're capable of doing, and then become the fiercest drag queen you can.
And you know what? If you love drag, then I suggest get a degree in musical theater, fashion design, something where you're in theater, you're dancing, you're singing, you're around people in that genre of what's the word I'm looking for? Performance arts. Yeah, something in that area. And once you have that degree, and you can still, work with around the area, and you can still do what you love, but ultimately, focus on your education. Don't give up on that.
Absolutely.
That is the number one thing.
And and you say here, and both are such financial commitments, but I want both. Is there a way I could do both? Yes, absolutely. You can do both if you focus 100% on school and do drag in your part-time. Save up, be creative, make an outfit over a week or 2 or 3 weeks or a month, and do like special appearances every now and then. Don't commit yourself to a weekly show or an event that's going to strain you and distract you from school. Get your schoolwork done and appear once a month in a local cabaret. That's what I think. Anyways, that was Misty Eyez and
Iiyana Chanell.
loving you is easy.
Bye.